Good morning, everyone. Is your caseworker for Credit Adziowski over here at Dreamers Together, Inc. I will be answering any general AOS questions that you have today during this AOS Live, and I will be on for about 30 minutes or so. Again, my colleague Ellie is not here today, but she will definitely be back for next week. I will be on answering any general AOS questions that you have. Just please keep in mind that if you have any DACA or AP related, to head over to that Facebook group, okay? Now let's start with the G1450s and the G1650s today. As of October the 28th of this year, USCIS will no longer accept any other form of payment besides the G1450 and the G1650. The G1650 ACH transactions, they withdraw the payments from your bank, or the G1450 credit card transactions form, okay? And when you are filling those out, just please keep in mind that you need to attach one to each form. One to the I-130 for $675, and the beneficiary would be attaching one to the I-45 for $1440 or the I-765 for $260. Also, I just want to make you all aware that there is a new edition date for the I-693 of 1/2025, and this edition date is the one that you are currently going to use on your forms when you get your medical done, okay? Anything prior, the old edition date, anything prior to the 1/2025, as long as the civil surgeon signed it before, the civil surgeon designated by USCIS to conduct your medical, as long as he signed it before July 4th of this year, you can still submit that packet, okay? You can still submit that medical packet as long as your civil surgeon designated by USCIS to conduct your test had signed it before July 4th of this year. Anything after that, moving forward, you are to use the new 1/2025 edition date for the I-693. If you go to your medical appointment, they should also have the I-693 form there. Just please make sure to check it and make sure they have the new edition date, okay? In terms of interviews, they are still issuing interviews, okay? Just please keep in mind that when you get that interview notice to read it, there are a set of instructions on there. I would just say, you know, whatever you have submitted with your packet, just bring the originals with you, okay? You can actually bring some additional marital evidence too. You can also, give that to the officer and, sit down with your spouse and review your AOS packet just in case, they decide at your interview, what if they want to separate you? You know what I mean? So sit down, review the packet with your spouse or with your child. That way you guys will know, employment, residence, and all of that, okay? All right. So we spoke a little bit about the fee, about the interview, and about the the form of payments USCIS accepts, about the interview, and about the medical. All right, we have a question. Hello, Maricruz. Hello, how does PIP work? Okay, PIP, parole in place. Okay, that is basically something that can be obtained if you are a candidate. It paroles you in place, so you are given an I-90 4 or 995, and you can use that to adjust your status with. Given that you are eligible either through your spouse or through your child. And you can either you can obtain parole in place through MPIP. You can military parole in place through a military spouse, and they don't have to be an active duty. They can actually be a veteran as well, military spouse or child. If you would like more information on this, Maricruz, please, book a Q&A with us, because obviously we're going to have some questions of our own, okay? What kind of parole in place are you looking to do? You know what I mean? Do you have a qualifying relative that you can obtain, parole in place through. So again, please book a Q&A with us and we'll be able to further help you, because generally parole in place allows certain undocumented family members of U.S. military personnel to remain in the U.S. Legally, while you're pursuing your path to a green card. And obviously you have to find out if you qualify for that first, and your family member does not have to be an active duty. They can be a veteran as well. Okay, great, Marie Cruz. Thank you. I just explained a little bit about how MPIP works. So please, again, to further analyze your case and give you further information, definitely book a Q&A with us, okay? Okay. A little bit more information on MPIP. Once you are approved for a military parole in place, and you have a child who's 21, or a spouse who's 18 or older, then you can go ahead and take that I-94 that is given to you, I-94 or I-95 that is given to you, and you know adjust your status in the U.S. through your U.S. citizen spouse or child. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have a question, Yendi. Hello, Yendi. Hi, does my husband have to have 1 year of income tax or 2 years if we are combining our income? Okay, so just give me 1 second. I want to explain a little something to you guys. Okay, so when it comes to income taxes, okay, your petitioner is required to file an I-864. Whether he makes enough or not, he has to have last 3 years of taxes in order, okay? When he files the I-864 for his beneficiary, they ask a question, have you filed income taxes for the last 3 years? And you have to mark off yes or no, okay? The petitioner has to have his last 3 years of income taxes filed, okay? It doesn't matter if he's on the payment plan, he has to have them filed. If he does not, they're going to want to know why, okay? Did he work? Did he not work? If he did not work, they're going to want the non-filing letter from the irs.gov website, and they're going to want a letter from him why he did not work. So basically, he will let them know, he didn't work because he was unemployed, and here's additional evidence that says the non-filer's letter for that year. That will be fine. But if he worked, he was required to file income taxes. So he needs to have his last 3 years. Right now, we're looking at 2022, 2023, and 2024. Let's see. Even if you're combining, he doesn't have to submit all 3 years, but he needs to have filed all 3 years. And if he did not, they want an explanation and they want the supporting evidence as to why he did not file all 3 years. Yendi, we will just put he didn't work. Okay, if he didn't work, just have him write a statement that he was unemployed and have him go to the irs.gov website and pull a non-filer's letter for that year. That way, that will show them that he also didn't file income taxes for that year, and the letter will explain why, reason being he did not work. Yes, you definitely need to have, the petitioner needs to have 3 years of income taxes filed. Again, it doesn't matter if he's on the payment plan, just as long as those income taxes are filed. 22, 23, and 24. That's what we're looking at right now. Okay, let's see. Alice. Hello, Alice. Can my stepson petition me? Yes, he can. He can petition you. Omar. Hello, Omar. My dad is becoming a U.S. citizen. Can he petition for me, and how long will it take? I'm from Mexico. Okay, so I can tell you right now, if you are over the age of 21, it's going to take a very long time. It's going to be consular processing. Okay. In some countries, we are currently looking at about 10 to 20 years. So yes, your dad can petition you. It's going to be consular processing, and it's a lengthy process. Now, if you are under 21, then yeah, you would be considered an immediate relative, and he can petition for you here in the States if you have that legal entry. Let me look at those current processing times for consular anyway from Mexico. Let's see. So currently in Mexico, they are working on roughly year 2007 um, for unmarried sons or daughters. So there is quite a bit of a wait there. Okay, and let's see. Now, in regards to can I petition, can my stepson petition for me, Alice? He can petition for you. You just would have to marry his dad. You know, his dad while he was under the age of 18, while your stepson was under the age of 18. Hello, Andrea. My brother is joining the military. Does he have to be 21 in order to ask for my parents? Okay. Get you a little more information on that as well. And again, this is today is just the general AOS question session, but I'll get you a little more on PIP because I see that very frequently here in the chat box. Okay.